Good morning. Yeah, not quite awake. I wake up really early for some reason, and this time I couldn't go back to sleep. I hoped, because otherwise it's gonna be a long, long day. But I got the card, Maeve, from the Goddess deck, and that's all about following your own cycle and rhythm. So that's what I do. There's a new moon coming in, and it apparently is one of the heaviest. I always think, okay, I adjust my schedule a bit to what I need. And well, when you're in Egypt, the only thing you can do is slow down, because that's all there is. It's hot, it's different, and at some point a lot of things are not necessary anymore, and I really love that. When I look at my life at home, I have a lot of things, and the things, this fly is getting on my nerves now. Come on. I have to maintain all those things. And now I'm living out of my suitcase for quite some time. The biggest goal is washing my clothes every now and then. Make sure my stomach feels okay. I know how to do that. Drink enough water. Sometimes that's a bit of a challenge, because you sweat a lot, so you lose the fluids as well. But here I am, early morning, with a cup of tea and a gorgeous view. So, what do you really need? This new moon is just all about being in the now, changing things you want to change. It's because of all the planets in Aries. It's something major, something big, and at the same time, okay, I just want to rest. I just want to be in the now. I just want to settle down. At some point, I think maybe there should be some work to be done, and that's so an identity I don't want anymore. I always think when the things are stripping down to what is really necessary, or what is the only thing that is needed, I want to do more. I want to get in action. I want to go to work, and that is not a natural state. The natural state is alignment to what is necessary, to my own schedule, to my own rhythm, my own cycle, and nothing else. And then you are born in the Netherlands, where there is in the meantime, not when I was born almost 51 years ago, there is a 24-hour economy and society, and everybody has to be present all the time, and everybody has to be following the dictated rules. For the love of God, why? You only got one life. And I saw a beautiful post just a couple of days ago. It's not tomorrow is another day. Today is one less of your total life. There is only now, and every moment you live is one less that you have. So what the fuck are you doing when you're not living your dream? And that's not, you cannot live your dream. Yeah, you can. You can. You just can. But it takes courage, it takes a decision, it takes going against the grain, it takes a lot of resentment from a lot of people you thought had the best for you, would wish you the best, are proud of you for following your heart. But there is always society, identities, patterns, beliefs. There was this, the donkey agrees with me, I guess. There was some really harsh almost and pitiful comments on messages on Facebook about mothers seeking help with their puberty kids or their babies who aren't sleeping. And yeah, I know, when I was a young mom, I battled all those things. And when I look at it now, I think, oh, Esther, you should have packed your kids and traveled the world, because they were molded like I was molded into a society where on school you just need to learn to obey and follow the rules and sit still. And it's so not natural for kids. Especially not these kids. And I'm so grateful that my kids chose me to be their mom. And I've learned so much from them. The first one is, of course, the one who makes you a mom and gets that feeling and everything, and you try to do your best and you try to be the best mom you can. And the second one is doing everything completely different, where from day one, where daughter, the first one, always challenged a lot of beliefs of mine, and is somewhat really the eldest daughter I am, and the oldest daughter. So yeah, but those kids, yeah, they made me into the person I am today. And that's part of them being how they are looking at life and how they live their life. And yeah, I'm so grateful for that, because otherwise I wouldn't have been here. I wouldn't have challenged myself. I wouldn't have living my dream. And the only thing I can hope is that I inspire them to live their dream. It's the only thing I can hope. But God, would I love to be able to just send them a ticket and come over. Experience this totally different country. Amazing country. Because it's so different from where we live. It's so different from our society. And at the same time, it's all about humans who are wanting to be happy. And everybody in their own way. Not with things. What do you need all those things for? But just feel good. And enjoying the sunshine, enjoying the weather, the animals, even the fucking flies or mosquitoes when they love me. So yeah, a new moon and so much to be thankful for. Changing a lot of things, and at the same time all is well already in the now. And just keep in mind, every moment that's gone by is just making your life shorter. And that sounds scarier than it is, but it is the truth. So if you are just doing things because everybody else is doing them and you don't particularly like it, or you don't think you're supposed to, stop doing it. You can change, and freedom starts here. So be kind to yourself.